Hey, I'm Nick, and I'm back again. I'm also back in this room and have a new camera angle and a new mic. But let's just skip right past that and get right into the video because I want to talk to you guys about DC, and more specifically, DC movies. I'm going to talk about the most recent DC movies like Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Blue Beetle, and The Flash. But I'll also talk about the future movies that are going to be made by James Gunn in the new universe. I'm going to show what's to come and what I'm excited about. If you're wondering what this video is beyond that, well then just keep watching, you bastards. Anyways, I want to talk about what recently has been released by DC and why I still kind of love the mess it made. There were 4 releases in 2023 for DC, and I don't think any of them made a profit. Starting with Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which although it bombed, I kinda liked it. It was a decent movie, it's just not the story they should have went with. Especially since Black Adam was released a few months before, and they set up Mr. Mind in the previous film. But I'm getting carried away, because DC's next release was The Flash, and if you know me, you know I'm a huge Flash fan. I mean, I was gonna make another video on The Flash before it released, but then I scrapped it.
A nuke has been set off in Central City. Use flash time. Hey! Extend the time. Blow. Oh, fuck me.
If you know what that episode's about, then call me. But the movie kinda sucked. I mean, they made it, but why? I mean, the Ezra stuff was bad enough, but then you did the CG babies. Why'd you make the CGI babies? Why you do that? It was a bad movie, and I really wish it wasn't, because I know The Flash can make for a good movie. And then the next release gave me Whiplash, because it's Blue Beetle, and I don't think anyone thought this movie would be as good as it was. I mean, yes, it was simple and safe, but it was also entertaining as hell. I hope this gets continued in the next universe, because I really like this first movie. I mean, I'm not Latino, but I want to be Blue Beetle. And then we experienced more Whiplash, because the most recent DC release was Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and it's a movie. At first I was amazed no one talked about the CGI in this movie, but then I realized no one went to see this movie. I mean, I saw this with my brothers, and we almost had an empty theater.
The triumph. We love the wonder, the romance, the suspense.
Then a bunch of hoodlums showed up, but this first movie was enjoyable, just nothing much to talk about. Orm was cool, Amber Heard was barely in it, and my boy Jason Momoa continues to be that guy, Jason Momoa. And that closed off the DCEU. Nothing amazing, but hey, we got another universe to look forward to. Oh, and if you haven't already pieced it together, before all of these were released, James Gunn came out on a video and said that there will be a reboot, and that some of these maybe will make it into the next universe. Basically saying that if they do good, they'll continue. But for me, I only heard good news because one of my favorite directors in charge of one of my favorite IPs, getting rid of all the old stuff I didn't like. I'm actually really excited to see what DC will release. My only hope is that James Gunn continues to release movies at his caliber, because I don't think people are gonna keep going to see the standard superhero movie. Which brings me on to the future slate of movies. The first thing I heard about was Creature Commandos, which might surprise you, I've never heard of. Which also surprisingly, I'm hella excited about, because this kind of thing gives me mad deja vu to when Guardians was being announced. This, like Guardians, is not a project a lot of people know much about. It's also being made by James Gunn, so I'ma watch it. Their next thing is Waller, which I don't think will be amazing, but seeing how they handled Peacemaker, I think it has a chance to be good. I don't have a joke for Waller, so... The next release in the new universe is the first movie, and it's goddamn Superman, which despite all the hate the movie's been getting, I also have really high hopes for it. The cast looks great, not just in appearance, but also in skill, and it also looks like it has a lot in it that isn't just set up. I mean, I trust James Gunn, and I think this will do good. I don't want to talk about everything in the new universe, so I just kind of want to talk about the big ones. So the only 2 projects I want to mention here are Batman Brave and the Bold and Booster Gold. These are 2 movies that I think will be hits when they come out, if they're made right. The thing I worry about movies in general is that they just get reshot, chopped up, and changed too much, and the initial project was better than what they've ended up chopping up. So if these movies are made with intention and a good vision, I think these could be great movies. Especially since Batman and Booster Gold are great characters and really deserve their own movies and to be done right. But we don't know much about these movies. They both haven't been talked about much, and I don't think they will be for a pretty long time. They're also releasing The Batman 2 and Joker 2, one of which will be fucking amazing, and the other will be pretty bad. And that's all the time we have. I'd like to thank everybody who watched until the end of this video, because I kind of felt like I summed this up fast, but it's probably going to be a long recording. Also, sorry if it was too technical. I just like talking about movies. Not a lot of people wanted this video, especially because it's my kind of return, but fuck you, I did. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want this kind of content. I do enjoy doing this kind of content outside of video games, so I would love to continue this. Hope you liked the video, and peace the fuck.